What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Madden 26 Early Access gameplay. As you guys may know, it's been broadcasted, it's been confirmed. Everyone knows that Madden is for the first time going to be dropping 7 days from the actual release date, which is August 7th. I'm going to let you guys know right now, if you have the Deluxe Edition pre-ordered, you're all set. If you had the MVP, pre-order with the college football, you're all set. Anyone else that's going to be asking about the standard edition that's released on August 14th, the answer is no. You cannot play the game early unless you purchase EA Access from EA Play, and that's a whole nother animal. All right, so the best thing to do is just to pre-order the game prior to the 7th, and you'll be all set. We're going to go over a checklist right now for the things you're going to need to do depending on what you're going to be playing, which mode and things like that. There's certain things that you may have to do now. There's certain things you can probably wait until the early release date. All right, so for my franchise players, you are going to get certain perks if you did pre-order the game. You can find that information at ea.com. and go under Madden 26. You'll be able to see those things. Certain things that add to the fact that your coaches will be able to do certain things with points. Your offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator, you have certain points to start your franchise. Not really a lot of perks outside of that. Primarily the franchise mode is something that the commissioners are going to control. Like, I've been learning more about some of these new franchises, and I'm very excited to have you guys be a part of this year with GmiasWorld. So if you are a franchise player, definitely subscribe to the channel and give your insight. Although this is a MUT channel, we will make sure that any information that you give out definitely gets to the people that are interested in it. Superstar mode players, you are going to get certain perks. Very minimal though. You will not get the points that the Madden Ultimate Team players will get. So it is a mode where you get to spend money, which I was not really familiar with, but apparently people buy uniforms, they buy different things to upgrade their players. I was not aware of you guys' game. I saw some pictures of the players that you guys made. Very, very impressive. But again, that's not for me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and avoid superstar mode unless they give us things that unlock more MUT capabilities. Now, finally for my MUT players, because that's primarily what's going to be going on here on the channel as far as team building, we're going to be talking about a few things that you should have done already, but you have, like, I think 3 days. All right, so the game drops in 4 days. I think you have 3 days to do what we're going to go over right now. Rookie premieres. Okay, for those of you guys that don't know what rookie premieres are, you need to check out any video from the last 4 years that's listed with rookie premieres, or any videos on this playlist for Madden 26 as far as rookie premieres that explain what's going to be going on with them. Easily explained. Long story short, you get players of lower overall value that's going to be still higher than some of the cards being released at launch for Madden 26, and it's all free based on what you do in 25. Now, if you have not played 25 and you're worried about, I'm not gonna have a good start because of Ultimate Team, you're gonna want to go ahead and subscribe again, because I'm gonna give you guys the tools that you need regardless of your skill level or where you are with Ultimate Team. It's gonna be very easy to play and you're going to understand it, but you have to go ahead and help me out as well. All right, do not buy the game Madden 25 if you did not play it all year, because if you try to go into it now to get the rookie premieres, it's just going to cost you a lot of money that you could possibly use in Madden 26. So if you're not at that level to where you already have coins and you can complete the sets for the rookie premieres, just ignore it. Okay, don't worry about what anybody else is saying. You're all good. If you are a player that stepped away from the game but you did play Madden 25, I would urge you to go in and at least get the 2 rookie premieres fantasy packs. You can get up to 3. All right, you do get a player for just logging in one of the corners, so I would suggest that you at least log in to Madden 25. Even if you're disgusted with it, it doesn't really matter, because we're going into a new game, and at the launch is when it really starts to take off. So I don't want you guys to be like, yo, gee, how did you get that player? Why is my player not there? You know, like, I get that every year. Yo, I didn't know that. What are you talking about? But yet still, we tell everyone. You know, I know it's not only me, it's a lot of other content creators that are explaining what you have to actually do. Once it comes down to it and the teams are being built, it's nothing we can do at that point. All right, so the rookie premieres, you should be able to get 3 fantasy packs, 2, you can just pay for with the sets. 1, you have to actually go through the field pass and do all that extra stuff, which you can find in my live streams either here or at GmiasWorld Gaming on YouTube. Okay, now for my members, you get exclusive, you can just watch it and do whatever you want from this channel. For anyone else looking to see the past live streams that go over rookie premieres, you will have to go over to GmiasWorld Gaming and see that past live broadcast that we had on Twitch to pretty much explain to you guys what's going on. The next thing you're going to want to do is this, right? If you haven't pre-ordered the game and you're a MUT player, you're doing it wrong. All right, for those of you guys saying, do I really need to pre-order it? Let me just explain something, right? The early access challenges that you're gonna get, I understand what you guys are saying. Gee, the value is not there, the players are low overall, all that stuff doesn't matter. The reason that we care as MUT players about the early access challenges is to see the way the game actually plays. Remember, if you played the game early with the beta, it's not going to be exactly the same. A lot of it will play the same, but it's not going to be precisely the same. So what most players do is to get a feel for the game, they'll play through the challenges and just see what it is, right? Once you get through that whole segment, it's easier for you to just jump online and start doing whatever you want. Not only that, you get to see exactly what positions matter, how it works, and what you're going to be doing to build going forward. All of these things may change as they patch the game, but it really doesn't matter because you'll have early access to it to see, and it'll help you get through the rest of the year. So if you don't get the game early, right, those early challenges, they're going to expire on launch day. And EA does that intentionally to kind of make sure like, we're going to force your hand a little bit, like, get the game. Okay, so that's where it actually starts, is with those early access challenges to kind of see what's going on. After that's done, right, it's going to be all about the best possible theme team. All right, most of you guys are telling me that you're probably going to stay with whatever your favorite teams are. I think that is a mistake. When you play Ultimate Team, you have to go with the best team. If you're looking to win on the field, you must go with the best team. That is just an opinion of mine. All right, now look, you guys can do whatever. You'll get out, you'll be able to see those wild guys that are like Browns fans or whatever, and they got a whole Browns team. God bless them, bro. Whatever. But I'm just telling you, look for the best players. Try to put together a theme team that's going to give you some impactful speed to start the year. As the game progresses, you can change and do whatever you want. For instance, Saquon Barkley is probably going to be the best running back. Whether you have a Giant theme team or Eagles theme team, whatever you want, you're probably going to want him on your team. So you're going to have to figure all of that stuff out. Everything else that goes into building it, some of the new features that they're going to have, you're going to want to be locked in on this channel, because there's so much information coming out, and I'm going to break it down early on so that you guys know for the rest of the year, this is how we do it. And then you're going to get a lot of gameplay and a lot of different things with the actual cards that's going to help you understand what actually matters in the game, because they're promising us that attributes are back, right? So we're going to be looking at specific attributes and testing it here. So that way you don't have to waste your money. You'll know exactly what works. Get these things done. Pre-order the game. Meet me on August 7th at GmiasWorld. One love, y'all.